all of this new information, there are still a lot of lingering questions about the game. So we don't know the answers to these questions, but we want to speculate. So we have 7 questions I want to pose to all of you about Spider-Man, and give me your best educated guesses based on your deep, deep knowledge of Spider-Man and Insomniac games. First question, I'm going to jump around the list, so don't go by what's on the page. So, who is Spider-Man's mentor? I am actually going by the list on the page right now. Surprise. What a twist.
Aunt May.
Ant-Man?
Okay. Aunt May.
Aunt May.
Aunt
I thought you
May.
said Aunt May or Aunt Man.
Yeah. No, I mean the wise old woman in your life is the most important central character in the world for an adolescent, and I think Aunt May is very important to him.
Okay. We assume...
I'm probably wrong.
I was going to say the same thing, so
Good.
you know what? Maybe we're right.
Congratulations, Barrett. Do you have any other input?
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man. Perfect.
I've been thinking about it a lot, and I want to say, like, I feel like it's got to be like a cool superhero or something like that, but just because they've talked about it a little bit before of like he's in the science realm, he's not working at what's it called,
the Daily Bugle.
Daily Bugle, and so I feel like it's got to be someone cool like that, like maybe Tony Stark or someone like that could like be his, like, that he's working for, and maybe they don't know he's Spider-Man or something, but like I don't know, I feel like that would be a really cool, because like they've teased at Avengers Tower being in the game already and whatnot, so like I think I don't know. That would be dope.
You can also see the Sanctum Sanctorum, I believe, in one of the trailers, and so this exists in a Marvel world. It is not just a Spider-Man world like whatever Sony Pictures is trying to make.
Yeah, and I think it would be a smart move if they wanted to do someone like that, just because if they wanted to expand on this universe, maybe not have Insomniac tackle that game, but like have someone else do that game in that universe. Like I think that would be really
Do you guys
cool.
think they'll even have some villains and other characters from other Marvel universes, like things we've seen
I hope so.
in like Jessica Jones and Luke Cage?
That'd be. I mean, I think there will be maybe some Netflix street level-y Easter eggs.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll straight up see characters played by the actors in the shows and movies and stuff like that. But I think there will be a ton of Easter eggs in this game.
And like Luke Cage has been in Spidey games before, as like sort of helping out with like gang problems in Harlem or whatnot. I've never been to New York, so I forget. Brian, please tell me. If that
I
was...
mean, Luke Cage is not real, so so you're safe.
But Harlem is a real place.
Harlem is a real place.
And so is Hell's Kitchen.
That's true.
Yes.
Very real place.
Yeah, like Wolverine has been in a Spidey Web of Shadows, which really annoyed me because Wolverine's thing in that game was Hell's Kitchen. I was like, no, but that's Daredevil.
Right.
Yeah, don't do that.
Well,
I don't think we'll be seeing that now because the way. Well, so basically, Fox kidnapped the X-Men, and they're off on an island.
Right.
One day they'll all play together in the globalist monopoly that is whatever happens next with that buyout. But for now, I mean, we're seeing like the Lego Avengers games and stuff like that. They don't really Marvel vs. Capcom stuff like that. You don't really see a lot of the X-Men showing up and weaving in. I'd love to be proven wrong because Wolverine's awesome.
Was Wolverine not in the last Marvel vs. Capcom?
The newest one?
No.
Yeah.
Don't believe so, no.
None of the X-Men were.
No.
What?
Right. People were livid about that.
Yep.
Justifiably so.
Also-
late on that anger train.
Hell's Kitchen in Daredevil, very different from Hell's Kitchen now in modern day New York.
Yeah.
Hell's Kitchen
I
is
imagine
pretty
so.
nice.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I stayed there. It was good. There's a pizza shop open till 4 a.m. on the bottom of my building.
Did you
It's
see
the only
a
one.
man dressed as a devil flying around at night?
I saw a lot of very attractive men going to bars.
Oh, okay.
that is Hell's Kitchen.
Right.
Moving
Night
on,
Devils.
on a similar note of what we've been talking about, do you think there will be other heroes, and if so, who might they be? Barrett, obviously, you think possibly Tony Stark could be in this, so
Yes.
Iron Man might have some sort of cameo. Casey, Brian, do you think anyone else from the...
I would love to be able to fly around that city as Iron Man. That'd be super cool.
Just wait for Anthem. And then
That's true.
You can kind
Yeah.
of be
Iron Man. The game.
That's true. Actually, yeah, I'll make like a yellow and red Anthem and just be an Iron Man.
Do you think anyone might be in there, Casey? Or you think it'll be like the street level?
Yeah.
Maybe Daredevil, Luke Cage sort of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another one I want to do, just like thinking of like sort of C-list heroes like Moon Knight, I think would be dope, or just like really weird ones that like do like a team up for like a mission or something, and then they go off and do their thing. Like I think it would be cool to see a lot of that kind of stuff.
It would be cool to see some heroes that haven't been in the spotlight at all to kind of maybe test interest.
Yeah,
in
and
a
like
new
they're doing the
character?
Cloak and Dagger series, so it'd be cool to like see if like they pop in at all, just if they're trying to, as a brand, make Cloak and Dagger like a bigger thing.
The Runaways ran away to Insomniac Spider-Man. Thank you.
Yeah.
Moving on. How, this is a question sort of based off one of the observations of IGN UK's Gav Murphy. How do all those backpacks stay up there for all this time? So throughout the city, Spider-Man has left backpacks that he webbed to the walls where he would hide his suit, his school backpacks. They're all still there, and he's going back to collect them. Some of them have been there for years.
I mean, have you guys? Well, you haven't, but in New York City, regularly, usually to indicate where drugs are being sold.
Yeah.
Not like I bought them there.
He went to New Jersey for that.
Yeah, people would tie their shoelaces together on old shoes and throw them up over like a
That's what that
wire.
means?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's like a drug deal thing.
I'm gonna get shot for snitching now. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
had
totally.
no idea.
That's a thing in Cleveland too.
I thought they were just those are just children disrespecting their parents' money by throwing their
Well,
shoes.
both.
Both.
But it's
So there are some drug dealers that got confused every once in a
exactly.
while.
But it's actually incredibly difficult to get those things down without getting the fire department or a highly trained squirrel. So which
Or
usually
Spider-Man.
die. Or Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So I think that justifies that. There's also dollar stores all over Manhattan, so it's very easy to get a cheap backpack.
But will that cheap backpack actually be waterproof? Because I have done numerous testings of backpacks, and the answer is no.
Do you really?
Do backpack test.
Do you go home and just hose down backpacks?
I
Time
mean,
for the new
I
JanSport
have to
line.
make sure that when I'm traveling, the things inside my backpack will not get destroyed because I have important things in there.
Gotcha.
I'll put it
Monster
this way:
Hunter saves.
in a universe where a man can turn into sand, this is low on the list of things to worry about.
Then
They have
But it is
dollar
interesting though,
waterproof
because in the
backpacks.
game they talk about they've shown like his webs dissolve, and that's like a thing in the Spider-Man lore.
Yes, Brian,
But then all of these backpacks, after 8 years, the webs are still there. and it's
Answer my
bullshit.
next
It's a
riddle.
different
How
kind
did
of
those
web.
webs disappear but the others stay? So those were just a few of our thoughts and probably very, very lame answers about what we think may happen in Spider-Man on PS4. But for so much more conversation on Spider-Man and all of the biggest PlayStation titles, be sure to tune into Beyond.IGN.com every Wednesday at 3 p.m. for the full episode of Beyond, and YouTube.com/IGN Beyond every Thursday at 3 p.m. for the full episode. Thank you so much for watching.